This guy broke Mazal on trading in these two watches, then ghosted us, yet somehow the watches still ended up in our hands. This is actually a kind of funny story. When you're dealing with retail customers, naturally it happens where people break deals. So basically what happened was someone reached out wanting to trade in this Breguet as well as this limited to 10 pieces Groenfeld Principia toward our Patek Philippe Perpetual Calendar 5320G. We go back and forth with the numbers on this guy. We end up agreeing on a price. We tell him what information we need from him: name, number, email, copy of ID. He sends it all over, and he sent it pretty late at night, so we didn't open the message or get back to him that night. Morning comes around, we open up the message to start punching in all the information and document this trade-in, yet he deleted all of the information he sent. He sent a follow-up message: hey, looks like you deleted all the information. I thought we had a confirmed deal. Are we still making this happen? He reads the message, ghosts us, never replies. So we didn't make a big deal of it. We just move on, shift our focus to other deals, and just put this thing in the past. Yet the very next day, another dealer sends me pictures of these watches and says, hey, someone wants to trade these in toward one of my watches. Can you help put a value on it? And obviously I laugh a little bit at this. I tell this dealer, hey, this guy already offered me these watches. We made a deal with him. He broke Mazal on us, but I know the values of these watches. I'll give you the prices I can pay for them, and let's see if you can close the deal out. What I can only imagine happened is he ended up not really wanting the Patek that we have, and the watch that this other dealer had, he probably wanted even more. But the dealer who is selling these watches from that client actually had them shipped directly to us. And I'm sure he looked at the label and saw that it was shipping directly to the people he broke the deal on. But still, we never heard from this guy. The watches ended up in our hands, and the person we actually paid for them happened to be the dealer who actually made the deal with us. Now, there's no use in actually getting upset when people break deals in this business. I was a little bit upset because these watches are really cool and I was excited to get them. Yes, we didn't get to sell our Patek along with the deal, but that watch is going to sell. It doesn't matter. These are hard watches to find. For instance, this Groenfeld is a limited of 10 piece. They made this dial specially for a company called Seidel & Seidel, and as you can read right on the dial, it says Special Principia Edition. This is the only Principia out there with this exact color blue, and when you look at the movement, you can read it says 1 of 10. There's one other funny thing about this whole story. Groenfeld obviously comes with box papers, but on the paperwork, there's a message directly from Jonathan Seidel. There's a section here that says, I hope it never leaves your collection. However, please reach out to me directly if you were ever at a juncture where you need to part with it. Judging by the fact that it's now in my hands, the original owner of the watch most likely never sold it back to Seidel. I'm not going to call that another Mazal break, but I feel like we got to get this watch back on the right track of doing business the right way. The Groenfeld we're going to be asking $38,000 for. The way to justify the price on this one is, yes, you can buy standard dial versions of this watch in the lower 30s. There's plenty of those floating around there. There's only 10 of these, and I believe this is the only one for sale in the world. So you're paying a few $1,000s extra for a much more special version. The Breguet is a reference 7057BR. It's a mint complete set, and the price of this watch is going to be $15,000.